Breds, welcome back to a very drunk episode of Guy Party. This is beautiful Brad.
It's Chester. Chester. Yeah, we're already all my beers in, and all I have is my vape pen, and it's the stuff my wife just brought back from Michigan for me, so...
Delta 9?
Yeah, the real deal.
Shit, the real shit.
Yep, so I'm feeling pretty good. So, you want to tell them what we're doing on this one?
Alright, so yeah, basically, we did the Bengals...
we get the Bengals season preview.
Earlier,
I feel like we need to do one for the Eastgate Chargers, too.
Yeah, so what we've been
doing their due.
For the past 20 minutes is listening to some NFL films, soundtracks, trying to do like Eastgate Charger calls. So what we're going to do on this episode, we're not sure how it's going to go, but we're going to play like some music in the background, and each of us are going to take turns like making calls, I guess. To see
how it goes.
Yeah, so like if anybody that's not familiar, like NFL films, they do like
was
highlights.
it Jim Nance? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know who makes the calls, but I mean they're really well done. But it's like old school football games. It's usually with like teams that
like the '85 Bears.
Yeah, like
dun, 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 dun. It's like the William Refrigerator Perry stomped into the end zone and just trampled over somebody. This man's on defense. What's happening right now? I don't know. I need more scotch.
Yeah, so yeah, basically it's just like calls of like classic games that people rewatch as like their teams march to playoff victories or playoff runs.
Right.
With that being said, like the Eastgate Chargers just recently moved to Eastgate, so I guess it's more modern players than like Refrigerator Perry and shit.
Oh, for sure.
Or do we want to like do classic calls or just like Eastgate Charger calls?
Oh no, we're doing Eastgate Chargers highlights to the classical sound of NFL film. So basically disrespecting all the people who are, Hall of Fame NFL players. With applying our trash to their beautiful music.
Yeah. So, we've never done this before, and our mics are, they're not the best mics, and we don't have any producers or anything. So, what we're going to do, we're going to play these songs off Spotify and kind of put them close to a mic, and hopefully you guys can hear us.
This is a test.
This is a test. This is a trial run.
We're giving it a go.
I mean, we're having a hoot.
Maybe this could lead to us being like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of thing.
Which would rule.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were having a hoot before we started recording, so we're going to see how it goes.
Right.
I'm just going to pick a fucking song at random. Like each song has its different like epicness about it. So before we start, should we maybe pick the games for we kind of get an idea before we go into this?
So this game is the Eastgate Chargers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jar Jars come to town.
Okay, like obviously there's not a lot on the line. There might be a lot on the line for Jacksonville for seating.
Right. Probably not.
All right, so guys, not sure how it's going to turn out, but here we go. So Chester's going to make these calls. I might chime in as like the caller. There's a announcer and like a caller announcer, like somebody that interjects here and there.
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, well here we go. Let's start.
It was a cloudy Sunday afternoon in Eastgate, Ohio. The meth was thick in the air, as was the degenerates.
The crowd was going bananas. Literally bananas.
It was Banana Day. They were like, what could we give people that doesn't cost very much? And it's like, how much is a bunch of bananas? And they were like, a bunch of bananas? Like, you could probably get like 6 for like $3. And they're like, oh my god, like 50 cents a piece? And And they were like, yeah. And they were like, Banana Day, bitch!
Banana Day! Luckily, at Jungle Gyms, the banana barrels were 50 cents a piece.
So, maximum cheapness.
Yeah.
Classic style for the Eastgate Chargers. They knew what they were doing this day. They knew that they could spend a very little amount of money and get their fans really excited by offering free bananas. And damn it worked.
They knew they had the work cut out against Jar Jar fucking Binks of the Jacksonville Jaguars, so they could only win by potentially cheating with Banana Day.
Absolutely. It was very evident from the first quarter that the field conditions were not great. Littered with banana peels. It caused it to be a very slippery surface. Many times they stopped the game to clear the field, but God bless them, they just kept finding bananas to throw. I think people might have brought some of their own. It's an amazing showing for the fans. The 12th player on the field, the only potential factor in this team maybe winning by form of forfeit and cheat, but God bless them, the bananas worked. Our players have been training in bananas all week.
As Jar Jar set back to take the ball under center, he called hike. The defensive Tez Perfect was running down the middle. Jar Jar saw his guy slide out to the right.
Banana peel, gone.
Banana peel. Like Mario Kart. Yeah. He thought he lost his footing. Little did he know he slid 10 yards for the reception. 7-0. Jacksonville Jaguars, Eastgate Chargers.
Damn it! Even in the bananas we're losing?
Yeah. It's kind of like a Mario Kart. If you hit a banana peel and you play it right, you just...
The first quarter ends with Jacksonville Jaguars 7, Eastgate Chargers nothing. Key statistics from the first quarter. Chargers had 4 interceptions, which is marks a career low for them. That's actually their best.
John Gruden got his guys in the huddle. He said, enough, faggots. We got to regroup. There's banana peels everywhere. Your fans are out here for you. Enough's enough.
I need you to channel your inner faggot. These are bananas, goddammit. You should be very familiar with them.
Tim Tebow did a line of fucking powder Jesus right off his center's ass. He stepped back. Junkie James Jr. was wide open down the fucking side of the
field. Junkie James! Touchdown! Eastgate Chargers! Oh my God!
So I guess
Junkie James, he is injured. He has a touchdown. Oh no, he's just puking. Never mind, he's good.
The banana peels worked out for the Eastgate Chargers in that instance because the cornerback tripped
the DB
on
just slipped.
Yeah. Here we go again. We got to call this game. All right. So after half, it was tied up 7-7. Jar Jar Binks was determined to not lose to the Eastgate Chargers. Heaven forbid he had to play in this godforsaken town.
A sly strategy on the part of the wardrobe attendant for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They changed their cleats. Cleats that could withstand a slippery banana.
And that, going forward, will forever be presented in the NFL Hall of Fame as the banana cleat.
The banana cleat game.
The banana cleat game. They got him in like a fucking case, and there's banana peels
under it. Yeah.
What does the banana cleat look like? How do they?
Well, it's Jacksonville's cleat with like banana peels under it, they've got it so it's propped up in a position of slipping. It's not like flat on the ground. It's like as their player is like slipping midair.
And one of their workers stitched up a Donkey Kong on Jar Jar's fucking cleat real quick.
Because it's got the banana on it?
Yeah. Because you know fucking Jacksonville's going to come back and win this, right? But let's give them a fucking epic ending.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're into the third quarter, right? We still 7-7?
Yeah, still 7-7.
The field is treacherous for all teams.
Yeah, there's
like we thought it would give us an advantage, and I guess it did, but it gives an advantage in that we suck as bad as they do.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, fellas, we might get a tie.
Yeah. All right, you faggots. We can end in a tie in this, and our Super Bowl fucking hopes are still intact.
That's it. Like, they just play for the tie. All right, that's going to be the next one. Fourth quarter. Pitiful offense. After pitiful offense. After pitiful offense. There are more fumbles today than there are first downs.
They now call the Eastgate Chargers Stadium Banana Field.
Tropicana Field.
It has been a brutal game.
There have been 47 sacks in the and just in the second half so far. It has been slop, and more slop. and the Eastgate Chargers fan base seems to have a never-ending supply of bananas. We do not know where they're getting them. Authorities have sealed the exits and entrances to the stadium, yet somehow the fans still seem to have banana after banana after banana after fucking banana.
There's a guy that jumps out of the fucking stands and shits on the 50-yard line.
There's like a little biplane that took off from Claremont County Airport.
He just parachutes in.
Yeah, with like a crate of bananas. This will be the third hour-long break in gameplay for this game. This is officially the longest any NFL game has taken to complete, and we actually still have 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and fuck me, probably overtime.
Can we get to the 2-minute warning and like Jar Jar goes in and he dresses up as Mario and comes back out? Jar Jar is out without his helmet. He appears to have a red cap on his head.
Is that a fake mustache I see? Oh my god, what is Lawrence doing? What is he doing? He drops back.
He's stepping back.
He throws the football on the ground as if it was some kind of a turtle shell. And it's just an immediate fumble. I think he thought it was a turtle shell. He threw it like you might imagine somebody throwing a turtle shell at a Goomba. And look, the Eastgate Chargers picked it up, and they're in position to score the game-winning field goal here in overtime.
Yeah! The crowd is going crazy!
Bananas all over! They actually have to get a snow shovel and scoop up banana peels around the kicker so that he has just enough room to actually get the ball on the ground and for this to count. And the game clock is winding down, and here we go, and... Oh, nope, they didn't even get close to getting the kickoff. Time has expired. It's a tie. This may go down as the dumbest and worst game in NFL history, may ever be immortalized in the Football Hall of Fame. I'm Howard Cosell. Can't remember who did that.
Yeah, I don't know. Eastgate Chargers, one of their finer losses from the Tropicana.
Not even a loss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a tie.
It was a tie.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just doing Eastgate Chargers victories.
Right.
Like ties
Which
are
a tie is a victory.
So, what's a team that we want to actually have the Eastgate Chargers win? Against maybe the Steelers or the Cowboys?
Let's make it the Browns, because, it
Browns.
just feels right.
All right, so Boo says we're going to try to find another fucking song, because there's a whole playlist of these great NFL classics. Let's see here. All right, so after that crazy tie, this is like another season because it's the greatest hits, you know?
Right. Yeah, obviously, they only have one a season, if that.
I feel like all their victories for the Eastgate Chargers are probably in Eastgate Stadium.
Oh, yeah. Fan interference is a must.
Yeah, because that's why the Bengals want the number 1 seed, because they want them to come to our home turf.
That's right.
All right, so the Cleveland Browns are on their way. This is like the 2022 season. This is the Eastgate Chargers' first win against the Cleveland Browns. I don't know. Let's hear how this song goes.
Okay.
Let's try a different one. Hold on.
That sounds too jazzy. Oh.
All right, here we go. The Cleveland Browns arrived into Eastgate Stadium today, and Deshaun Watson is trying to take his team to the playoffs for the first time in his Cleveland Brown career.
Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson met with quite a bit of opposition. Lots of prostitutes and masseuses, and they've heard he's an excellent tipper. They don't seem to be inhibited by his potential advances. They are chomping at the bit to get this man as a John or a Mark.
So it is believed Deshaun has came before this game. He steps back to throw. What's some of the Browns wide receivers? I don't even fucking...
Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper is deep. He is covered by Pac-Man Jones.
Pac-Man tips the ball in the air, and Amari Cooper catches it anyways and goes in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Today was Flapjack Day at the stadium.
Yeah, it's like...
And the fans are letting the Browns hear it.
Motherfucker's got a flapjack stuck to his helmet. This stadium is preposterous. The amount of insanity, I don't know why they play any starters at this stadium. If I was the commissioner, I would have nuked this fucking county 20 times over.
Ignoring the pleas of head coaches everywhere who have played in Cincinnati, the commissioner kept on as he secretly devised a plan to rid the world of the scum that was the Chargers. But on the field, powered by flapjacks, the Eastgate Chargers showed what Eastgate resiliency is all about.
And then you just hear the fucking hits, like crunches, like the shoulder pads and the helmets. Like, they're just fucking hitting each other.
They're hitting it themselves, like their own team. Eastgate resiliency is showing itself right now. A wide receiver for the Chargers has fallen down and appears to be having a drug overdose on the field. Yeah, that definitely looks like he needs some medical attention. Oh, nope, they've got him back. He's vomited a bit, but he says he's ready to go.
Is that Plexico or is that Junkie James Jr.?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, actually, it's definitely Junkie James Jr. There's a big difference. Plexico is like 6'3" and black, and Junkie James Jr. is not that. But we are playing against the Browns.
Yeah, we're playing against. So the Browns have a 7-0 lead. They're marching down the field again with Deshaun Watson.
Nick Chubb takes the ball.
20-yard game.
They're set up at first and goal from the 7-yard line.
It pans over to Gru, and he's like, "Faggot!" And he's throwing his fucking clipboard.
Like a faggot! They have to even blur his mouth so that people who can read lips can't fucking see what he's saying.
Yeah, it's like one of those AI fucking singing things where you put a picture of yourself on TikTok. Yeah, it says Taco Bell instead of faggot, but you hear it on the mics.
I think we might be getting a timeout from the Eastgate Chargers sideline. We're going to our sideline reporter talking to Coach Gruden. Sideline reporter, what does he have to say?
Well, goddamn, these faggots, they don't know how to fucking run a play because they're all high on meth. I mean, I encourage meth abuse, but for fucking Christ's sakes, if you ain't going to win the game, I'm going to nip the meth. And then he tells all these motherfuckers, if you don't fucking do a goal line stand, there's no more meth for any of you fucks. You faggots, not fucks.
Right, like, he takes like a big bag of meth, he's like, you know the team meth bag? Watch what I'm willing to do. And he just like smashes it down and like grinds it up and then shoves it into his asshole. And it's like, no more meth for anybody.
It's like, you fucking make a goal line stop here, I'll be on the other end zone. You better cause a fumble in the jungle if you want any of this meth, motherfuckers.
He's down at the other end zone just shitting his pants. He's all wired and he's like running around and like shit's coming out of the bottom of his like fucking legs.
And then it's like, Deshaun Watson snaps the ball. Stone Cold Steve Austin is up the middle. Mick Foley's coming from the right side. Fumble! Fumble! It's a fumble! It's a fumble! Mick Foley has picked up the ball. Sacco has got the ball. Mr. Sacco. Oh, no, wait, we cut Mick Foley.
We had to bring him back after Michael hurt himself.
Yeah. Mick Foley is running down the fucking...
Yeah, he's about to get tackled, but he laterals the ball to Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah, run. You got Dave Lappin. Go.
Dave Lapham called somebody a faggot, and he got fucking relegated to Eastgate Chargers radio.
And fucking Gruden's got his pants down on the other end zone, just shaking his asshole,
and it's all smeared with shit and stuff.
Yeah, there's like a tip of a fucking bag hanging out of his butthole.
He's like climbing the walls like he's a spider.
Yeah, or like doing like the Lambo leap. He's just hanging up, and the Eastgate Chargers, and his butthole's just like the.
There's not even any fans right there. But like miraculously, like he starts like floating as if like there's people there lifting him up. Yeah, they're like, I think Jesus Christ has come down today to save John Gruden for this inexplicable win against a team that everybody thought would be the victor today.
All right, so maybe like let's make it more climatic. Like, all right, so Mr. Sacco was tackled at the 3-yard line.
What is our score then?
So are we in the fourth or?
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the fourth. It's 7-7
still, right?
Yeah.
So like now we got it. How much time is left?
There's enough for like a couple plays, shots at the end zone, because our kicker he's still hurt from the banana peel game.
He slipped on the banana peel. And like a story that comes out like months afterwards, you find out he participated in a deep black market dildo field goal game.
Yeah, because remember,
hurt himself on dildo field goals.
The kicker was like we had him on episode 3 of Hard Knocks. He was like the special case because he was in an emo band and the lead singer made him suck his dick, and he was like cutting his arms,
right.
And Stone Cold made him tattoo him, and he like got confidence, but he got hurt on the banana peel game.
Yeah, and now we just got this person who's doing black market shit.
Yeah, this is when we run in Sparkle Thunder Thigh.
That's right. So, like, Sparkle Thunder Thighs is like comes in as like a fullback, like extra blocker. Like she's gonna fucking take anybody out who tries to block this field goal. But the field goal comes up and like the snap is botched, and then like, oh my god, like the kicker grabs the ball, right? And it's like, time is running out. Oh my god, the kicker's got the ball, but the defense is closing in. Sparkle Thunder Thighs runs out in the flat. The kicker tosses it to Sparkles. Sparkles catches, is at the 2, and fucking sits on the face of the defender before somersaulting into the end zone.
And Sparkle Thunder Thighs just blows glitter all up.
All over her vagina. That's her touchdown dance. And it's a confetti bowl. The Flapjacks come down, and it is ankle deep here at Eastgate Chargers Stadium with Flapjacks.
Folks, we have an Eastgate Charger victory, the first in their franchise history since they have relocated to Eastgate.
This will forever be remembered as the Flapjack fumble.
God be with you.
God, I hope we never have to cover this shithole team again.
All right, so we got the Eastgate Chargers first win. We got the first tie. Now, what's the next game we're playing?
We have a game. If we win, we're into the playoffs.
Really?
Because we've had 8 home games, and 6 of the teams have forfeited as opposed to playing in our stadium. So we just got 6 immediate victories because people hate our stadium so much.
Yeah, they're just forfeiting.
They just forfeit. They don't even want their practice squad there.
Yeah.
They're just like, we forfeit. No, we'll take the L.
They're just lining up for a fucking...
And all they got to do is win like 1 game.
The AFC has just went to shit at this point to where because remember when teams would squeeze in on
7 and 9?
Yeah. It's like one of those years.
Yeah, right, exactly. They're going to potentially squeak in at 7 and 10, which is even way harder. But it could happen. It could happen because of the forfeits.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
And
division rivals want to fucking play them.
And then we've got now our game that can send us to the playoffs is against, I guess, the Steelers.
Yeah, let's make it against the Steelers.
Fuck it.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to fucking win this one. Let me find another song. Now, remember, Boo says, we're playing at will. We don't know what these songs are going to fucking provide. Let's see what this one sounds like.
This is just kind of fun.
All right, today is the day of all days. The Eastgate Chargers potentially have a shot at making their first ever playoff berth. Will it happen, or will they fall to the evil Pittsburgh fucking Steelers?
It's Sunday Night Football. This game was flexed into this time spot because of the playoff significance, so now the whole country will experience what is happening at Eastgate Chargers Stadium.
Does the president have the tit over us at this point?
Tensions are high at Eastgate Chargers Stadium because of the fact that the government has sealed it off via a boob dome.
There's rumors going around that there could potentially be an extermination of the whole county of Claremont. But for tonight, we are playing some Sunday Night Football at Eastgate Stadium.
Woo! Go Chargers!
The Pittsburgh Steelers are hesitant to play tonight because of the fear of what Eastgate brings to any team that comes to Eastgate Stadium. And let's get ready to rumble!
And as it is with every Eastgate Chargers game, tonight has a theme. Tonight it is the... Oh, that's campy, right? The broken glass game. They've encouraged their fans to bring broken glass to the game in large quantities. This cannot be good. The NFL commissioner really should do something about this place.
And here we go. The ball has been hiked. Kenny Pickett steps back to throw. Caught by Darnell Washington for a 10-yard pickup. And the game is underway. The Eastgate fans are going bananas.
This is the broken glass game.
The broken glass game.
Yeah, they've been encouraged to bring broken glass to the stadium.
But have they thrown it out yet?
Oh, no, they're going to save it. First down's not going to call for it. A touchdown, maybe.
Yeah, so we haven't had broken glass. We've had flapjacks and bananas. So
right,
they're still like, yeah, the announcer from the banana games there is like, let's get ready to go bananas. Little did he know.
Like they've been practicing, like, if Pittsburgh has in bananas all week, just like, and flapjacks, like whatever slippery surface they could practice on, they've been practicing on. The Pittsburgh Steelers came prepared to play, having practiced in very similar conditions as to what you might expect here at Eastgate Chargers Stadium.
Every player is equipped with a poncho. Also a knife for if any fan runs on the field.
Also, a condom must be worn at all times because there has been issues of rape on football players from women. Claremont women are a different species, and they find their prey and they get it. They get it, Dan.
All right, let's do this.
All right, kickoff time. Oh, we already kicked off.
He threw. Yeah,
we already had a 10-yard completion. Now it's Najee Harris. Oh, breaking the back of one Mick Foley en route to a 12-yard gain. Pittsburgh is on the move, and the boos are up from the crowd.
Dude, let me change the song. Let me get something more.
Yeah, this sounds more Wild West.
All right, let's see how this one goes. Fuck it, I'm just going to the top.
I kind of like that last one, the jazzy one.
All right. So Najee Harris gained 10 yards. McFoley is shoving Mr. Sacco down his throat.
Oh, it's a silly bit. And there's the penalty.
Here comes
there's
the
penalty. And Mick Foley is now he's got the Sacco down the ref's throat. Oh my God, he's a monster. Get him out of the game.
He's ejected.
The refs rightly so eject Mick Foley from the game, bringing up. If I'm reading this right, a man who's been re-signed to this team 7 times, Michael Benjamin, the defensive end. 7 times, apparently because he kept spending his signing bonus, and he didn't sign to any other agreement than a signing bonus, and they were able to cut him immediately when he got a concussion.
So he's back on the field?
Oh, yeah. So he is taking the field for Mick Foley, and before the ball is snapped, he has stumbled and fell to the ground. He is clearly still concussed. He is taken out of the game, and I'm told he will not get paid for today's efforts.
I don't know about you, Dan, but it appears that his helmet is soldered to his head. It looks like his brain's slightly exposed.
Oh, yes, that is definitely one piece. Like, we have an excellent camera angle from a goal line cam pointed up at his helmet. You can see there's no division between his skin and the inside of the helmet. It's obviously fused if I've ever seen something be fused before. There's even a little flap that folds over the top of the helmet, signifying that the skin there is being pinched so hard that it's caused a fold. A permanent fold.
Yeah, because remember, like, on the first Super Bowl run where he had to, like, use the helmet to keep his brain intact and shit. It was like a plastic riddle helmet.
It doesn't even look like a standard uniform helmet. It kind of looks like a child's bicycle helmet that's been spray painted blue and yellow, the Eastgate Chargers colors.
Well, the Eastgate Chargers have now lost their 2 best defensive linemen. I'm not sure how they're going to stop the fucking run of Najee Harris and the play action of Kenny Pickett.
Oh, don't worry. Kenny Pickett has been prone to many mistakes, and here we go. Kenny Pickett should have obviously turned let Najee Harris run up the middle for what surely would have been a 20-yard gain, but instead he keeps the ball for himself. chucks the ball towards his tight end and is somehow picked off by Vontaze Burfict, who is 45 years old today. Happy birthday, Burfict.
Happy birthday.
You got yourself an interception in the NFL. That's an accomplishment. Eastgate Chargers setting records all over the place.
Not clearly Burfict. If he played in the 90s or 80s or 70s, he would have been a Hall of Famer. But Burfict, at 40 years old, is still picking off NFL talent to help.
And it just goes to show you are never too old to try to get into the Hall of Fame. He could have another 4 or 5 years in this system and retire first ballot Hall of Fame. I am saying it. I don't think we are supposed to do commentary on these things, but goddamn it, deleted scene. You get this on the DVD.
Yeah, we're just supposed to be doing the highlights.
Yeah. All right.
Here comes 7th round pick Tito Jackson Jr. that comes out to play cornerback in the nickel position to help slow down the Steelers' defense.
All the Bengals people on the field are 7th round picks, with the exception of Burfict and Pac-Man Jones. And
Burfict was undrafted.
There you go. Yeah, no, all 7th round picks.
Yes, all 7th round besides Timmy Tebow and his powder Jesus and Plexico.
Tebow back in the pocket for the Chargers. It looks like he's taking a knee. I think he's taking something else. He has definitely put his finger into his helmet, and he comes back and he gives a fist pump towards the sky as to say, thank you, God, for this amazing burst of energy which I've just received.
I thought you were about to say he had just stuck his finger into his center's asshole. He's like the center has a fucking hole cut into his butthole.
So when he gets cocaine just like sitting there.
Yeah, he just fucking sticks his finger and sniffs it, and then hike or faggot hike.
Faggot hike.
Yeah. But he sticks his finger in his butthole to sniff coke first. Completion from Timmy Tebow.
Tim Tebow to Plexico Burris. Oh my God, it's a 30-yard gain. No, he's down to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He falls over, and a pistol emerges from his uniform. Wow. like that's a gun. Oh, it appears to have went off, and it has hit an Eastgate Chargers fan. The crowd has already managed to extract the bullet, and now they're pissing in the wound. This is quite the development here. I think he might get a penalty, but I think the play might stand. Eastgate Chargers ball, 10-yard line.
10-yard line. They're in the red zone now.
Plexico Burris naturally has been arrested and is ruled out of this game forever.
So with the half creeping up, what's the score? 0-0? I mean, it's like a defensive slugfest, right?
Absolutely. So as the half's creeping up, right, like we're getting there. We're on the 10-yard line. We got like 40 seconds left, a couple timeouts maybe, a couple shots.
So there's 40 seconds left. The Eastgate Chargers have several shots at the end zone.
We're going to try to cheat here. In a clever attempt to ruse the defense, it appears that two Eastgate Chargers players, one is stowed on top of the other, and they're wearing one giant uniform as if to appear as one person.
Like a fucking giant guar creature.
There's clearly two men under there.
It's like Inspector Gadget.
I don't think anybody is fooled by this. And yeah, before the play is even played, yeah, flag everywhere.
You know when they're at the game, they're like, you're actually at the game, they're like, 74 has come out as eligible to receive. Like, we're 74, and it's just like this big creature.
This is what I identify as.
Yeah. You can't fuck with me. It's like, that's right, faggot. Fuck you, Goodell.
He's like, I found this weird faggot that identifies as a monster. Like, I love all these fucking faggots.
Like, I got the best goddamn offense in the league. I'm taking these motherfuckers to the playoffs, baby.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're going into half. Are they going to punch it in with the giant creature?
Oh, yeah, the giant creature gets it, yeah.
But you got to figure, like, you've been to a Gwar show. The creatures don't move that fast. So you got, like, all these motherfuckers running at their legs.
Oh, no, they got a penalty because of it. That's right.
Well, no, because they haven't put those in the rules. I'm thinking,
okay, so we're not going to give them a penalty. Never mind.
They tackle their legs and the creature.
Like, the defense, though, is like, flag, but the rest are like, no.
Yeah, so they toss the ball up, so, like, they do, like a handoff, like a pitch, and they throw to the creature, and they tackle the creature's legs, but it's like two players. We're just calling it the creature.
Like, he slings the other player forward, and
and he just falls in the end zone. Touchdown,
Chargers! We've got, what is his name? The guy they always go to for, like, checking for the NFL rules. Gene Steratore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got Gene Steratore in the line. Gene Steratore, what do you think about this one? He's like...
It's a new one. I'm sure we're going to talk about it at the owners' meetings, but it stands.
As it is. I can't see anything in the rule book that says they can't do this, so I think it is a touchdown. Clearly, something that we want to maybe discourage. It's pretty exciting.
So going into the half, the Eastgate Chargers are up on the Pittsburgh Steelers 7-0. So they go into the half. Steel Panther plays. I mean, man, we're burning the house down. Now remember, it's glass bottle night.
Oh yeah, it's glass bottle night.
But they told everyone to hold those to the fourth.
Yes, and they're filled with sand. It's a glass bottle, so it's filled with sand, so they can chuck it, and it has heft, and then it breaks, and then it fills the field with sand.
Just hitting fucking Steelers with the helmets, like,
oh, sand! Somebody clean up this fucking field.
What was the Bengals coach name when they were throwing the trash on the field? Like, stop it! You're not from Cleveland.
Sam Weiss.
Like, John Gruden gets on the fucking microphone. He's like, keep it up, faggots! You guys are from Eastgate.
Nobody is worse than you. You are the most vile motherfuckers on this planet. God damn it. We can get you faggots to victory.
And then he rips off his shirt and he's got Eastgate tattooed across his chest. It's like fucking the best WrestleMania ever.
Roger Goodell comes down like off of a chopper. Comes down, he rips his shirt off, and it's just John Gruden fucking versus Roger Goodell.
Yeah, he comes down and is like, John, you gotta stop this. This is out of control. And he just starts beating him up. It's like, you fucking faggot, suck this dick.
In a very surprise move today, John Gruden, the head coach of the Eastgate Chargers, faced in hand-to-hand combat the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell. At Eastgate Chargers Stadium.
It's like, come on, bitch, I know jiu-jitsu.
Fans were just furious over the interference from the commissioner, and it was glass bottle night there at Eastgate Chargers Stadium, and boy, I tell you, once Goodell hit the field, the fans let him have it hard. they pummeled him, and John Gruden then was able to bury Goodell in sand to the point where you could just see his head, and then Gruden peed on his head.
So maybe, like, the word's out, like, because they have the giant tit over us, which we're going to explore in a later podcast about how Goodell's going to nuke us. So they end up decapitating Goodell, and they put his head on a pike, and he's on the end zone.
Yeah.
Like, his head's on a pike, and they're just, you know, like, where you see all the fucking shit, like, you know, where motherfuckers are kicking field goals with the heads and shit, but it's like an actual human head, and it's Goodell.
The fans here have gone wild. They've stormed the field. They've stormed the field. They've stormed the field. Roger Goodell, oh my God, he's getting decapitated.
Oh!
His head is off. His head is off. The man is headless. It's gone. Blood's everywhere. Eastgate Chargers claiming victory. I guess Eastgate Chargers win. The Pittsburgh Steelers have fled, but no. Oh, they've barred the doors. They have barred the doors. The Pittsburgh Steelers are getting slaughtered, and I'm fearful for my life.
There's so much blood! There's so much blood!
The Eastgate Chargers are here to stay, I guess, because otherwise they're gonna kill everybody.
And on that note, the Eastgate Chargers advance to their first ever playoff berth. Mm-hmm. They have literally murdered an entire football and Roger Goodell.
The 12th man.
Who is the Eastgate Chargers playing in the first round of the playoffs. Luckily, they have to go to another stadium, so this ends their run.
Oh, for sure. They go up against the... Hang on a second.
We can't have the Bengals. We don't want to jeopardize them.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of something like that doesn't exist yet.
The Steelers are dead. Maybe the Cowboys. Well, we can't play the Cowboys in the playoffs.
The Mexico City Sombreros.
We're not going to... Let's kill a real FC. We're going up against the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. And we end up fucking killing Mahomes.
They still beat us, but they crush us, but... The Chargers get a curse on them for ending Mahomes' career.
Yeah, and the Eastgate Chargers never win another game, which they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're like, we didn't really expect to anyways.
All right, so we are at Arrowhead Stadium for the wild card round. The Eastgate Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
And it is a furious crowd here at Arrowhead Stadium. They do not like what they have seen from these Eastgate Chargers. The death toll, the carnage.
And there's no fans there because nobody can afford to leave Eastgate.
And they can't leave because there's a bubble.
That's right.
You won't see any Eastgate Chargers fans here today because, of course, Eastgate's been covered by a dome.
We're in a sea of red. Let's see how this one plays out now that the Eastgate Chargers are not on their home turf.
And the NFL is very angry at them.
Yeah. Roger Goodell is dead, and we're not sure who will need the next commissioner. There's a vote for a man called Stephen Dale, but we will wait till the offseason to move forward with that.
His resume will be inspected thoroughly. I understand it's 1 to 2 pages at the most.
It's only a half page. It's all spelled wrong.
We said this man cannot possibly be any worse than Goodell.
And let the games begin.
Here come the Eastgate Chargers to a sea of boos. Boos for the Eastgate Chargers. They are the most hated team, I think, in all of sports.
It appears that they're throwing half-rack ribs on the field. and the Eastgate Charger players are eating them frantically. It's almost
this
like
is the best food they've had in weeks. This was a mistake on the part of the Kansas City crowd. Now they have given the Eastgate Chargers fuel to possibly defeat them, and they have made for a very slippery turf, which it favors
like barbecue
the Eastgate
sauce.
Chargers. Yes, barbecue sauce is everywhere. And this game, I have to say the conditions favor the Chargers. That's my prediction today. It favors the Chargers. This is a Chargers victory.
Junkie James Jr., he's like 3-year axe and he shits on the fucking arrowhead.
He's got the ball like he could run for like a 50-yard touchdown. He just stops and takes a shit on the 50-yard line.
This is just pregame. He just shits.
Well, he does it in the middle of the game, too.
Yeah.
He adds to his existing shit pile. He wants to make sure the world sees him. Yeah. Hello, world. Guy party, drunken army forever.
Yeah, it's like, like a lot of motherfuckers point to the sky. Junkie James, when he makes a play, he sniffs his finger like he just fingered a vagina.
Or like he does this thing where he like gets on the ground and like starts rubbing his hands in circles like he's worshiping Satan.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes steps back. He throws. Michael Benjamin, direct hit to, or are they still out for the season, or did they just get knocked out for that?
Michael
game?
Benjamin somehow cleared to play, but even though he is obviously concussed to the point where he probably has the IQ of a
4th grader,
4-year-old. Yes, but hey, the man can play football. He gets to Mahomes, and oh my God, the catch is made. The catch is made, and the wide receiver is down on the 20-yard line of the Chargers. But Mahomes is down. Mahomes is down.
Oh, my goodness. What could this mean for the Kansas City season?
And Michael Benjamin, in very poor taste, has just launched himself at the already injured knee of Mahomes, thus ensuring him to be crippled to the point where he cannot play this game.
Is he taunting him? Oh my God, no, it's a golden shower. Michael Benjamin is peeing on Patrick Mahomes as he's down.
He is surely getting a flag for this one. I think he's going to be asked to leave the game. And yes, for sure, he has been ejected from the game.
He goes up and headbutts a fucking ref with a face mask.
Oh my God, it is sheer brutality here. He is going to be arrested, and oh my God, there is a possum on the field. There is a possum on the... Oh my God, the possum has freed Michael Benjamin, and the two are running off together like a fucking Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. A Bonnie and Clyde. Oh yeah. Long live Michael Benjamin.
Mahomes is down. In comes the backup Kansas City quarterback.
The old guy from Miami. What the fuck was his name?
Dan Marino?
No,
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
What is their legit backup?
Henny,
yeah, Chad Henne.
He's retired.
Did he retire?
Yeah.
I mean, he won them games to keep them in.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
But at this point, no, he's not an option. So their backup is
Tom Gilpin.
I'm thinking of something awful too. It's the biggest helmet in the league because it has to like go out extra long to accommodate his nose.
So when he's like trying to like take a fucking hike under center, his goddamn face mask is laying on the center's back because of his nose.
You remember those like old doctors from the Black Plague that had like the face thing?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, like the beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what his helmet looks like.
Oh yeah.
Like the fucking dude in Beetlejuice when he stretched his face out. The mask of Tom Gilpin is intimidating the Eastgate Chargers. Tom Gilpin is actually from Eastgate. Would you believe this turn of events? Tom Gilpin from Eastgate, very familiar with the Chargers. Does that give him a potential advantage?
I don't think so. Maybe like he's spent his whole life trying to escape Eastgate. We will see. We can't let Tom Gilpin win the playoff game.
All right, he sets back. He dumps it off to his receiver. 1 yard gain.
Yeah, 1 yard gain. Patrick Mahomes is ready to come back in the game.
Tom Gilpin has refused to leave. Takes another snap. Gets it to his tight end. 1 yard gain. Somehow, still refusing to leave. He goes. Quick count. It is 3rd and 7. He gets it to a slot receiver for a 1 yard gain. And he is still waving off the coaches. I don't know why they haven't called timeout, but he has already got his offense up there to snap the ball on 4th and 6, and he gets it off to his receiver. 2 yard gain.
This is how we make it a nail biter. Because Tom Gilpin fucked up a whole goddamn drive. Fucking arrogance.
He turns it over to the Eastgate Chargers. Deep in their own territory.
All right. The Eastgate Chargers are up now. It's time for them to punch them in. They are on their own 20-yard line.
The team is in a huddle, and I think Tebow is leading a prayer or... Nah, I don't think he's leading a prayer. He's doing something in the huddle that it would... he's doing coke. He's doing coke in the huddle, right? Like, it's obvious, right? Like a drone. Just get a drone over there. It's obvious.
Sparkle's Thunder Thighs is sitting in the I formation. I believe it's going to be a run play.
Oh, she has her high heels on, and when she has her high heels on, you know it's going to be a running play.
Not wearing cleats. Fucking high heels. There goes Sparkle's Thunder Thighs.
She met with immediate contact, but she is pushing, and now she has her offensive line behind her, and they are pushing the pile, and they are into the end zone. Touchdown!
Chargers!
Chargers! You can see the bottoms of her heels covered in turf as she lays flat on the ground after that touchdown. Just amazing play. She's going to have to get those heels cleaned so they look good for me later tonight. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, my God. It's the Eastgate Chargers effect, folks.
It's 7-0 Eastgate Chargers going into the second quarter of the wild card round at Arrowhead Stadium.
Tom Gilpin still in. Apparently the sideline had to stop and evaluate Patrick Mahomes for a potential concussion. And so Tom Gilpin is back in, and he hands off to his running back who gets 6 yards. And then he hands, next play, running back again. They're not trusting him to throw anymore. Running back gets 3 yards. Next play, it's 3rd and 1. Tom Gilpin goes back. He tosses it to his tight end. And he gets tackled after just half a yard. The Chiefs are forced to punt after this conservative ball play.
Well, what is that? Tom Gilpin is waving off the punting unit.
Oh, well, I mean, he does only have like half a yard to go. I think he's going to try to sneak it, and he grabs the football and kind of leans into the pile, but his ass actually hits the ground, and so they call him down.
Tom Gilpin hikes the ball, sticks the ball into his face mask that is 3 yards long,
jumps over the pile,
and gets the first down plus 2 yards. God bless big noses.
The Chiefs seem to have all the momentum after that really embarrassing show of offense. And hand it off again to the running back, but he is stuffed by McFoley. McFoley somehow has gotten back into the game despite having done horrible things with his sock puppet.
Oh, yeah, let's make McFoley, like, shove his goddamn Mr. Socko right up his fucking nose.
Running back is stuffed. Just a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Gilpin sends back. Oh, hang on. Where were we? Are we on offense?
Oh, no. The Kansas is marching down. This is when they start.
Oh, right. They got the first down. That's
yeah,
right. Okay.
Yeah. Because he used his nose.
Yeah, we got a first down. Then we got a So we're
but
at 2nd and 8.
Then they roll
right.
Nick Foley back in.
Right. So 2nd and 8. Gilpin takes a 2-step drop, chucks it down the field, and it is caught 3 yards. That is the deepest pass that we have seen from Tom Gilpin. It is very clear he intends to nickel and dime his way into the end zone.
Patrick is trying to wave Tom off the field, but Tom is apparently the most elite fucking quarterback to ever step foot on a football field.
Andy Reid is busy eating some of the ribs that the crowd threw in the stadium. So he's not in any position to currently make lineup changes.
Dude, like playing the Eastgate Chargers just laxes every team. They're just all fucking off. They're just letting Tommy run a fucking offense, and he clearly sucks.
Reed's over there just fucking eating ribs.
Yeah. Reed might need a bib, and he might need his best quarterback on the field, but he's letting Tommy run the show. And 2nd and 7. Tommy snaps the ball.
Chucks it down the field.
Interception! Pac-Man Jones.
And Pac-Man is running it back, and he is only one man to beat, and it is Tom Gilpin himself. And Pac-Man could easily run past him, but he instead changed his course so that he may stiff-arm Tom Gilpin to the ground in a bit of glory and gloating over his impeding touchdown.
I was just thinking, like, you know, when the guy running back, they get past the kicker, and there's like a shoelace tackle kind of, like, barely hit it. Like, Tommy's fucking 3-foot face mask just kind of grazes his goddamn cleat. So Tommy makes the shoe line tackle for Pac-Man. He is down on the 5-yard line.
Unbelievable catch up by Tom Gilpin. Like, really, truly unbelievable. I don't understand how that happened. Physics doesn't explain it, but it happened. And it's at the 5-yard line. In comes Tim Tebow. His nose is as white as the whitest cat you've ever seen. Tebow gets into the huddle, and oh my God, Tebow has collapsed. Tebow has collapsed, and the medical team is out there calling medical timeout here. Medical technicians on the field. They are, this is the Eastgate medical team. They don't have a stretcher. They're just kind of dragging him off the field now.
Or they come out like with an IV, but it's just like a bag of Coke. Tebow is back up.
He's ready to rock and roll. All right, he gets him to the huddle, and he hits his hard call. Bag it.
And 3. Tosses it into the end zone for Junkie James. Touchdown. 14-0. Eastgate Chargers.
Woo!
But here's where things go sour. Andy Reid's like done eating ribs, and he's like, Tom, go to the fucking locker room. I've had enough of your shit. Pat, you're
Patrick
back in.
Mahomes is back in.
Yep. And
he goes on a tear.
Patrick Mahomes is back in the game. Patrick Mahomes looks ready to throw Eastgate back to their bubble for President Biden can nuke the hell out of them.
Everybody agrees this would be the best thing for planet Earth.
Yes. Kelsey's running deep. Patrick Mahomes steps back. Oh my God, he steps back. Oh, I hate the fucking fact that we're going to make the Chiefs win. But we have to wrap up the pod, guys. In real life, we never make the Chiefs win. He steps back. He hits Kelsey. Kelsey, touchdown. 14-7. Chiefs. They're going into halftime. Halftime is 14-7, Eastgate Chargers.
Halftime show is Katy Perry. Very nice.
And she loses her fucking tit like Janet Jackson did on that one Super Bowl.
Because a meth head Eastgate Charger fan came out. Oh my God, they're like moles. How did they get here?
Yeah, the one guy that sold a bunch of shit just to get there.
Yeah, managed to get out of the bubble somehow.
Yeah.
Like, whee!
It's the second half at Arrowhead Stadium. The Eastgate Chargers are up 14-7 against the Kansas City Queefs.
I tell you, Jim, that halftime show was a doozy. I have been just craving to see Katy Perry's naked breast, and, well, my thirst has been quenched.
Tell you what, Dan, it didn't disappoint. That was a very mighty breast.
Absolutely a shoo-in for Memory Madness #1
2023. And maybe she can perform at Guy Party Fest too. So the second half is underway. Patrick Mahomes steps under center.
Avoids a hit by Mick Foley. Oh my God, he's just been kicked in the gut by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there's some kind of a move where he dragged his head to the ground via this weird splat. I don't know how to describe it, folks, but I'm being told this is what's called a Stone Cold Stunner. And as you might expect, there is a penalty on the play.
Is there any way we kill Mahomes and Gilpin to where the third string quarterback comes in and wins the game?
I'm down.
Okay.
All right, and now the Kansas City Chiefs employing a little trickery here, and it's not apparent why, because they should be able to win the game without any kind of antics, but yet here they go trying a bit of trickery, and they've got Patrick Mahomes and their third-string quarterback, Josh Johnson, on the field at the same time. This is an interesting play call. Which one of them will actually take the snap? And the snap, it's a botch. They didn't know which one was supposed to take the snap, and the Bengals defense swarms. Mick Foley's got his hand down the third-string quarterback's throat with that dirty-ass sock of his.
You called it the Bengals defense. The Chargers defense!
Oh, did I call it the Bengals defense? The Chargers defense! Oh my God, I can't get these degenerate Cincinnati teams. I just get them mixed up. I can't tell them apart.
After the third quarter, there was 15 fumbles. We're approaching the fourth quarter now, and it's fucking 14-7. Eastgate fucking Chargers.
Can Patrick Mahomes come back from that devastating stunner? He's been evaluated for stunness and is currently in the concussion tent. Tom Gilpin is the only remaining quarterback active on the roster. Even the third-string quarterback is injured. Should Tom Gilpin be taken out of the game, it would be up to Andy Reid to play quarterback. I don't know how that's actually the case, but that's what they're telling me. That doesn't sound correct at all.
Let's let Tom Gilpin win it on a 2-point conversion with his nose guard. That's 3 foot long. The Chiefs are marching down the field with Tom Gilpin. Tom Gilpin, 1-yard pass completion. 2-yard pass completion. Tom Gilpin knows he needs another 5 yards.
Speaking of nose, he takes a quarterback sneak needing 5 yards, and he gets them with that extra long beak.
Yeah.
He just kind of falls on the ground and manages to pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, so the Chiefs end up winning this game, but They know the play. Like, Tom just shoves the goddamn football.
He gets 4 yards every time.
Yeah, he shoves the fucking football up his goddamn 4 foot man. Yeah. And, like they beat the Chargers with that because Gruden's just going nuts. It's like, faggot, 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 faggot. The Chiefs are now. There's a minute and 40 fucking left. And the Kansas City Chiefs with Tom Gilpin as QB are in the red zone.
This has been a 37-play, 40-minute drive somehow.
Yeah, let's make it weird to where, like, we got Junkie James Jr. Well, I guess it wouldn't count if he caught a pass.
Like
Tom Gilpin
him like playing DB or something.
Yeah, but if he caught a pass in the end zone, it'd be like a safety for us, so we can't do that. Tom Gilpin steps back.
Tom Gilpin steps back. His wallet has fallen out of his pants, and he is in a scramble for it. He has chucked the football away in favor of his wallet because he is very concerned about that wallet.
For some reason, he's got a fucking wallet on the football. The football is out on the field. Eastgate Chargers could win the game. And then the fucking ball's bouncing. Like, who's a Chief we like? I could get him in the end zone.
Kelsey?
Yeah, because he is from Cincy.
Yeah, that's the only one I can even stomach.
Kelsey picks up the football.
And he's just stomping on Eastgate Chargers like they're children because most of them are very young and short because they're 7th round picks.
Yeah.
And Kelsey gets down to the 1 yard line before being tackled.
Or maybe he runs it in. Kelsey runs it in, 13-14.
Oh, he gets down at the 1 yard line, and there's a goal. There's a challenge. There's a challenge on the field from Andy Reid.
Yeah,
he meant to throw a flag, but he threw a rib instead. But they counted it anyways. Here we can see the instant replay of the rib smacking the referee in the face. Slow motion.
Like a barbecue fucking splatter.
And the ref's like, and he gets on the mic like, Andy Reid has challenged the play. Kansas City has challenged the ruling on the field. And sure enough, they get back there, and just a little bit of the nose of the ball across the plane.
Touchdown, 14-13. Eastgate Chargers are up. Time is out. But they get to do an extra point and go to overtime, or they can win the game. Andy Reid's like, all right, guys, fuck these degenerates. Let's send them back where they came from. Let them burn in hell.
And we still got Tommy in, right? Because
Tommy's because
and
his 3-foot face mask is going to win the game.
So where does he go? Does he go low? Does he go high?
Tommy is under center. He steps back to pass. Tommy's in the pocket. He doesn't see any play developing. He's running. Burfect is there to smash him right in the fucking gut. But little do we know, Tommy has a 3-foot face mask. He shoves the ball up his goddamn face mask, and he crosses the goddamn end zone.
By the nose of the ball.
15-14 Chiefs advance to get their asses kicked by the Bengals in the divisional round. All right. Hey, dude, it finished at the right time, the music.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, Boozeheads. I'm not sure how that one went.
We'll see how that ends up. That was fun, though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was a good time. But until the next episode,
Guy Party!